App Store.
Yes, I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna get that done, tomorrow. Cause I haven't got up on that. I keep falling back. I was watching it by myself. I cannot keep
This
going
video
back.
contains
I'm not
flashing
gonna do
lights,
that.
scary and creepy
That's gonna
content,
be updated
disturbing,
tomorrow.
violent,
The
and
last
graphic
part is
images,
gonna be
jump
updated.
scares, pop-ups, and sudden loud noises.
No,
Viewer
I'm gonna
discretion
delete that part.
advised.
I definitely delete that part. Okay.
Ever since video gaming became popular in the 70s and 80s, there have been creepy occurrences, hoaxes, glitches, and finally, creepypastas about the strange realm
Like the
of
video I
video
just watched a
games.
couple of seconds ago
They have
was
been around
probably
for a
with
long time,
Jeffy,
and no matter how much we say it's just a
what you
game,
call it?
it still finds a way.
Anita.
Game Morrowind. According to this creepypasta, if you start the game, it will crash, so you need to load it up in DOSBox. When you launch the exe, you'll start off in a new game where all the main characters have been killed, causing the game to be unbeatable. As you wander around the sandbox, you'll notice a weird in-game creature called the Assassin that follows the player, watching you and doing generally creepy things. If you stand idle, you'll lose health. And during the whole duration of the game, you will constantly be losing health. Once the player is dead, it's said that the assassin crawls all over the player's body and lets out a menacing screech.
He's trying to medicine. He's turning blood into medicine. That's the freaking disgusting.
The Hall of Tortured Souls.
Sorry about this one.
From as far back as the early 90s, the development teams at Microsoft have been slipping Easter eggs into their software. Microsoft Office is very notable for this. In the 97 edition, a rudimentary flight simulator, pinball game, and Magic 8 Ball were hidden inside of Excel, Word, and Access, respectively. Then there's Excel 95, whose developers hid a creepy maze game called The Hall of Tortured Souls. The title alone would be bad enough, but they went further with the addition of low-resolution shots of the dev team plastered against garish red walls.
That's terrifying. Oh no, they gonna come out the wall and kill you? What? If it's not that, then what is it?
Super Mario 64, Damned.
I heard about this one.
Super Mario 64 Damned is your standard creepy Mario pasta with a few things done right and a little differently. Basically, as the story goes, the player goes to the local game store, and out of a pure nostalgia rush, he tries to get a Nintendo 64 and a few games for it. However, when he goes to buy it, the game owner gives it to them for free due to the complaints the old owners gave them about the game.
Comes out.
They then head home and play it.
What is
And the
that?
creepy and gruesome events
And that's
unfold.
creepy. That's terrifying. It's not creepy, it's terrifying. Actually, it's not. It's
Luna
weird.
game.
Our brony viewers may know about this one. The Luna game is a download that was uploaded by an unknown individual to the popular fan site Equestria Daily. When it was uploaded, it got a rather fast reaction to its scary jump scare content, and it was taken down rather quickly. This led to EQD's new standard for submission. However, the damage was done. The bronies who played are already scarred from the tormented soul of Apple Bloom that appears in the final splash page. Since the creation of Luna Game, there have been several more that have been released, but none have the initial scare factor that the first one had to offer.
God, no. Smile died here soon. Go check that out right now. Really.
Herobrine.
I'm not really so much of a computer download.
Also known as Him, is believed to be the ghost of Minecraft creator Notch's brother. Pictures of Herobrine began popping up in the late summer of 2010. The most well-known and most common rendition of the rumor is that a gamer, while in single player, found an NPC with a default skin, but with white eyes, Following the encounter, strange occurrences started happening in this game, such as man-made objects appearing that you did not create, trees missing their leaves, perfect 2x2 tunnels underground lit with redstone torches, and pyramids of sand in the ocean. Soon enough, more and more Herobrine pictures were appearing on forums. Pretty soon, Notch tweeted about the subject saying, Herobrine isn't real in any way.
There was a way.
I never had a brother.
You can't
Well, there's a
summon
half-brother that I
Herobrine, but you
never
can
met.
see a little
But
head,
he's not in the
and
game.
it'll
That
just lead
seemed
to
to
the
raise further
bedrock. I'm not sure if
questions, and
that's one
more
of
Herobrine
Herobrine's
pictures continued
but
to
yes,
appear afterwards. The game
that's really
developers
hard
even
to do
made
in
a
the
joke
pocket
out of it
edition form.
and added removed Herobrine
Also has
at
a
the
head.
end
It
of
has
some of the game's patch notes. We may never know
Has
if
really
Herobrine is a lost soul
hell
stuck in a
inside
video
it.
game
That's
or
what it
a
has.
hoax,
It has
but it keeps
666.
us
Come on,
interested.
dude. What's going on? Actually, just like Ultimate DS Man, don't call it Sonic.
Pokemon,
I'm not
buried
afraid
alive.
of this. That's stupid.
Buried Alive is a supposed hidden code in the original
I didn't
Pokemon
cut
Red and
so
Blue
much in that
versions.
video.
It replaces Cubone's mother as the boss of Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. A battle would commence and show a horrific model of a rotting corpse reaching out of the ground.
I don't even see
Buried
this.
Alive uses a number of high levels,
Scary.
so the battle can be extremely
Yes,
tough.
white hair
If a
is
player loses the battle
terrifying.
against Buried Alive, he will exclaim about raw meat, followed by several lines of gibberish before proceeding to drag the player underground with
Go
him.
up
The
and
game over screen shows
slimy
Buried Alive
stuff
holding
comes
the
out and
dead
it turns
corpse of
into
the
a white
player.
hand. Or what about you put a hand and you take all the skin off, put the bone there, and see what it feel like. It feel like pain, ultra pain. It feels like ultra pain. I'm
The game
going
in
to tell
question
you
is
yes.
indeed
It
called The
feels
Theater.
like
It was developed by a company called
pain.
Salida Software.
Oh my god, it's not so
This
much
company
right
made
now.
the
You
learning
can't even see my
softwares,
face.
so the theater was probably
why I
meant to
hated
be
that.
some sort of educational entertainment game. The
Educational
game was obviously
entertainment
never
game.
finished,
If this is a
probably
Creepypasta,
from a
how is
lack
it
of
supposed to be
funding or the whole
educational?
company going
What kind
under.
of bullcrap is that?
Players talked about this
I
game
swear to
coming
God,
out
if that
at
game
around
has
the
to
same
be
time as Doom,
downloaded,
back in
I'm gonna
1993.
probably jump off
Just
the
like
couch
Kill
and
Switch,
flip back
it was
and
very
not do a
obscure
backflip, but
and very
flip
hard to find.
not do a flip.
And those
I'm
who
gonna
did
jump
have it
back and
denied
hope,
playing it
and
due
I'm
to
gonna
the
land on the
disturbing nature
floor.
of the game.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
There was also a few
This has to be
bootleg
downloaded.
copies,
That's
but
exactly what
none
I'm gonna
were
do.
like the original
I can't
claims.
really download
The
game
game was set
screen recorder
in
on
a
the
first-person perspective,
with
with flat
the
sprites in
computer
a
that I
3D
have.
environment that was extremely glitchy.
Oh, heck you know.
The original
If
idea was to
the game
select a
start
movie
getting laggy,
or the posters on the wall,
unless if there's a
enter the
video,
theater,
like
and play
cause
a
videos
minigame.
pop up on my computer
But
and gotta
what's
exit them,
described in the story
then I can play
is
the
what
game.
happens if you
One of my
don't
favorite
select a
games is
movie.
to Bleach.
If you continue
Bleach
to
and
enter the theater
Naruto
without choosing a
anime.
movie,
It has white Ichigo
sometimes
Shikai.
creepy things will
It
happen.
has
Glitching past reading
uncontrollable
games like
hollow
this
mask
causes
Ichigo.
variables to
Oh
reach
god,
values
it's
that
terrifying.
were meant
It's freaking
to, resulting
terrifying.
in things appearing where they shouldn't.
So yeah.
It is a very
What?
well-written
He had
poster,
a grand old
and
time
we
over there.
suggest you give it a listen
Really?
or a read.
You freaking bald too, and you got a squirrely face, a brick wall. I'm not gonna say just from Oreo, like Ultimate DS Man. I'm not gonna be calling him Sonic because his name is not Sonic. I don't know why I would do that. Actually, I should be
Kill
calling him
Switch is
Aries
different
because
from
one
your standard
one
creepypasta
episode,
in the sense that you can't reproduce
pretty
it
sure
and
it's
you
the
can't
episode
play
when
it,
they made.
but it's still
Let
pretty
me
damn
shut up
scary.
where people can watch the
Kill
video.
Switch, according to the pasta, was made by a small Czech company called Carvina Corporation.
Oh,
As soon as the game was completed, it erased itself, so it couldn't be played again. On top of that, there were only 5,000 copies ever made, so the game is non-existent nowadays. The game sounds rather fun with your choice of 2 different characters to lead through a haunted mine that just so happens to be infested with the dead. But sadly, this pasta is simply not true. It was extremely well written by a professional writer with a tiny link to her site on the Creepypastas page.
Of course it is. Also, probably that game is not real.
Fallout 3 Number Station.
Oh, my favorite one's gonna come out.
The Fallout 3 Number Station is a creepypasta about one of the number stations in the game. On this station, the voice actor of the radio station host, 3Dog, is heard reciting strange numbers and sentences, such as, "Have you watched my YouTube videos yet? I uploaded myself kicking bombs in the night," followed by the numbers 2, 4, 1, 6,
Moms
1,
don't have
2,
nuts, first of
2,
all.
4,
Second of all,
2,
oh my
0,
God.
1, 2. Other sentences said things
Oh, I
like,
just saw
"The
2012.
Queen has died today. The world mourns. As on days like these, we are all Brits," followed by 4, 2, 3, 1,
Also 2014 at the
0,
end.
1, 4. When looking at the numbers closer, it is shown that they are all actually days.
1090.
The most unnerving about this is 120552821010 or 1205 May 28th, 2010. The date and time of the death of Gary Coleman. What does this mean about the other numbers then? It seems
Does it mean that other
only
people died
time
at
will
that time?
tell.
How can only time tell?
Misfortune.gb.
This is one of my favorite creepypastas.
Misfortune.gb is about a haunted game for the 1989 Game Boy.
Oh yeah, this is
The story behind the game is rather vague.
You'll probably suffer
You play the part
headless.
of a little boy wandering around in a gothic building.
I don't know what.
While in
That's
the building,
only thing I
the
can
player
copy.
meets a strange
Actually, I don't
being
want to read anything
who is
else.
implied to be the devil himself.
A beautiful handsome
When the
face.
player meets this
You
creature,
can see my
a text
eye
box
now.
appears
Or you can
that
see my mouth.
says, you're given the option to choose yes or no. And if you pick yes, then the creature responds with,
We have to even click no.
you will eventually come across a room containing 4 small
Does it-
cabins.
Does it say
And in
game
this
over?
room, a text box
Or
will
does it
appear
say-
that says,
Well, too bad. You gotta do the freaking game.
if the player chooses the wrong cabin, the screen will cut to black, and then a high-resolution picture of the creature will appear above a text box that reads, Many who have played this game have suffered from depression, become jittery in everyday life, and even committed suicide.
Oh, heck you know.
People say that the game is still available through the internet.
You wanna
You can go ahead and play it if you want. At your own risk, of course.
Watch now, Gaming 25 or 22, I don't know, 22 Gaming Creepypastas, and as a matter of
Tails Doll.
Oh my God!
The Tails Doll is a mythical demonic being that holds many gamers in its grip of fear. For those who don't know, the Tails Doll is a hidden character in the video game Sonic R, an installment of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise created by Sega Enterprises. Sonic R was the only game that ever had the Tails Doll in it.
Oh no!
The Tails Doll looks somewhat different than its
I
origin.
can see that. It's not
It
fair.
is, of course, a doll with a red gem affixed to its forehead.
Yep.
Supposedly, the curse of the Tails Doll is that if you beat Sonic R completely, the Tails Doll will jump out of your
That sounds
TV
fake.
or spontaneously appear and kill you. Frequently, the song Can You
That
Feel the
sounds fake.
Sunshine
That
in
sounds really
reverse,
fake.
composed by Richard Jakes and sung by TJ Davis, appears in accounts of the doll. If you take one step deeper into the rumor than the surface of the creepy tale, you will discover that you have found an urban legend.
Oh wait, okay. Oh God! That kid. That scared me. That scared me out of my mind, bro. I don't got time for a 19
Creepy Black.
Yeah.
This creepypasta is about a